Hey y'all, just wanted to give you a quick rundown. I've been getting a lot of requests about the cruise, and it was amazing. Just from the minute you walk on the ship, I mean, I've been on other cruise lines like Carnival, and one of the things I always hated was when they make you wait around and wait around and wait around. Then you had to go to muster station with like 1,000 other people and just sit there and wait and wait and wait. Kind of didn't set the tone for the cruise. This one, totally different. First of all, the ship is gigantic. Second of all, it is new. So when you walk on the ship, it's not like the other ones with all the gaudy stuff. It's very hipster, very clean lines and bright colors and different areas, and the decor is awesome. But it is, the moment you get to your room, you can go on early, you get settled, you do some sort of video instead of doing all that muster stuff. And they got an iPad in the rooms, and oh, the room is cool. I won't even go into that, because to experience it yourself, it is definitely trendy for a lot of the young people. They will love it. 20, 30, 40. It's an all-adult cruise, the one we went on, and I was a little leery about that. But it was wonderful. There wasn't like drunken people just hanging around all the time, and it was wonderful. The ship is so big, you hardly see people, but let me tell you, they didn't have traditional like entertainment like you went into a big hall. Their idea, I think, behind it is to have like smaller groups where you can hang out. So I do suggest you go with friends, or if you're looking to meet up with people, you know, you'll meet people. But they had a lot of areas where you could just sit and talk and just hang out. They had this time where you could do board games. They have a video game room that's all free. Also, let me just say that the price is amazing because there's no tipping. Like, they don't encourage tipping because they pay their workers well, and they were all happy. And we talked to a couple of them, and they were like, listen, I've worked for many cruise places, but this one treats us good. So go Richard Branson. I think that's his name. Anyway, it's wonderful. The place is flawless. The decor is cool. They've got video screens in the elevators. I mean, it's just, oh my gosh, it's wonderful. But listen, nothing compares to the food experience. So, like, there's this one place called the Galley. You can go up there and pretty much get anything you want all the time. But most of the stations, it's by like waiter. Like, you sit down and they have like a little QR, I think that's what you call it. Like, I'm sounding cool. QR little reader thing, and you could do the menus in any of the restaurants, but they also have paper menus. And then somebody comes up, they'll take their order, and like immediately, they usually get it out to you quickly. And they have everything you could want. They have grab and go stuff that's in coolers. They have a sushi area. I mean, that in itself is great. Their burgers are good. They have like tacos and well, what else did they have? But breakfast is up there. Anyway, then you can go to the venues of restaurants, and you're supposed to go to like one each night, different, and you reserve that for a certain time. But every one of those is like an upscale restaurant, like the Italian, and there was a Korean barbecue that they cook on the table, and can't remember the other ones off the top of my head, but I mean, it's like if you went to the fanciest place you could afford, and you can get whatever you want. Most of the time they brought like a little bit of everything, and everybody kind of just tried everything, but you could ask for whatever. It was amazing. They have a pizza place that you can go to. It's open, one of those like stone pizza places. They have ice cream little place. I mean, it is so different. Then one of the days they had a dodgeball competition. I'm 58 years old now. What in the world? But we went, and we had a blast. And, you know, a handful of people showed up, and they have this caged area that's for like basketball. It was hilarious, and we had a great time. And then they don't have tons and tons of things. They have, if you're like health conscious, which of course I'm a desertarian, so this didn't apply to me. They have so many opportunities to exercise and do yoga and meditate and strength training. We did go to the 80s exercise class. I only went one time, but they had it twice. it was a lot of fun, and all the old songs, Madonna and all that stuff. But anyway, but they have a like state-of-the-art exercise room, which I should have took pictures just pretending I was exercising, but I didn't feel like that was telling the truth. Anyway, they have a walking track that's above the boat, and this is weird about this boat, because all the other boats, when they have that, like, I don't know, that steam thing coming out, or the smokestack, like if you get near that, it's gross and there's black smoke coming out. This was like an all clean ship. Like I never smelled anything or heard anything. It was just amazing, and they're very conscious about that. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, so this one got off on went out to sea one day, which was great. You can't feel this boat move at all, it's so gigantic. But then we went to Cozumel first, and you could do all kinds of excursions. Friends of ours went, and they did Xcaret, I think, and they did some adventures like I want to say hang gliding, but that's not it. You know, when you go on a rope. Anyway, they zip line, it just came to me. So but we just decided to go shopping, and there's tons of shopping right there, which was kind of nice, some little restaurants. But then we went to the ship and just chilled out. The next excursion, or the place we went to, was a place called their own private island called Bimini. They take you in a little like tram from the boat, and you go over to this area, and it's like this fancy resort without a resort. Like the ocean's there, and there's tons of chairs and pools, and it's just beautiful. And you're there all day. Other cruises, they only give you a few hours, and you feel like, I gotta hurry up. In fact, we got there, I say about 9, I don't remember what time it was. And then they had a bonfire before it ended, and you got back on the boat, I think around 7 or 8. It was just wonderfully relaxing, and we loved it. We loved it. You need to go. Virgin Voyage. This was the Scarlett Lady? I think that's what it's called. Anyway, if you haven't gone, I'll put a link to get you a travel agent that'll hook you up. It is above and beyond anything that I've ever experienced. You should do it. You deserve it. Have an awesome day.